The year 2007 was part of the legendary 50-State Quarters program, a coin series that changed American numismatics forever. In that year, the United States Mint honored the great evergreen state of Washington with a stunning quarter design showing Mount Rainier and a salmon jumping from the water, celebrating the state's natural beauty and heritage. The coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, carrying the P Mint mark, and over 265 million of these quarters were released into circulation. At the time, collectors and everyday Americans alike eagerly added them to collections and pocket change all across the country. That's the story behind the 2007 P Washington quarter. Now let's talk about value and the myths you'll hear online. A normal 2007 P Washington quarter, one you might find in your pocket or coin roll, is almost always worth its face value of 25 cents if it's circulated. In uncirculated condition, a certified high-grade example might bring a few dollars, and truly exceptional graded coins in top mint states could sell for tens or low hundreds of dollars at auction. These are premium prices for condition, not millions. Here's the truth. There is no verified record of a standard 2007 P Washington quarter selling for $3 million or more on the open market. Even in top grades, these coins are common compared to truly rare issues, and collectors buy them for their history and as part of complete sets. The real numismatic market shows typical values in the dollar to low hundreds range for certified coins. So where does the idea of millions of dollars come from? It comes from rare error coins and extreme varieties. In the coin world, certain mistakes made during minting, like off-center strikes, double-struck coins, laminations, die errors, and unusual planchet mistakes, can elevate a common issue into a collectible rarity. Some 2007 state quarters with dramatic errors have sold for hundreds or low thousands of dollars, but even those represent extreme exceptions and eye-catching oddities rather than mainstream values. Collectors love to search through rolls, look for errors, and identify unusual pieces. If you find a coin that is dramatically misaligned, double-struck, or has an unmistakable die break, that can attract buyer interest at auction and potentially much higher prices than a regular quarter. But anyone telling you that ordinary 2007 P Washington quarters are instantly worth millions of dollars is spreading a myth. Real coin value comes from scarcity, condition, grade, and certified authenticity, not hype. If you want to chase rare coins and error pieces, learn how to spot them, get coins graded by respected services, and compare actual auction results. Those are the things serious collectors use to find real value. The 2007 P Washington quarter is a beautiful piece of U.S. coinage history, and while most are common, the hunt for rare varieties is exactly what makes coin collecting exciting. The Washington Quarter Series is one of the most beloved coin programs in U.S. history. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this design became a regular part of American coinage and has been minted every year since then. These coins are instantly recognizable. The obverse, or heads, features a striking profile of George Washington, while the reverse, or tails, shows a range of designs that evolved over time. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched the 50-State Quarters program, a groundbreaking initiative that celebrated each U.S. state with a unique reverse design. This program continued through 2008, issuing 5 new state designs each year and took the nation by storm. Nearly every household found themselves collecting these quarters. The series remains one of the most successful and widely collected in U.S. numismatic history. Coin Value Checker. The 2005 D South Oregon quarter was minted at the Denver Mint and carries the D mint mark, indicating its origin. Like all state quarters, it was issued for everyday circulation, not as a special collectible. Most 2005 D quarters you find today are simply worth their face value, 25 cents, unless they're absolutely pristine or contain genuine mint errors. Errorcoins.org. Why 2005 D quarters appeal to collectors? Collectors love the 2005 D quarter for a few key reasons. Number 1, part of the 50 States program. The state quarters weren't just coins, they told stories. The 2005 series included California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia. Every coin represents a piece of U.S. heritage and identity, and that makes them collectible even in standard condition. Coin value checker. Number 2, modern coinage with error varieties. Most standard 2005D quarters are not rare, but when a coin has a minting error, that's when collectors sit up and take notice. Errors are mistakes during production, and a real error, especially in a certified high grade, can bring a premium. Coin value checker. Most collectible error types and value reality. Let's get real about value. The internet is full of hype claiming coins are suddenly worth $3 million, but the truth is grounded in auction records and actual sales. Missing clad layer error. Some 2005D quarters incorrectly stuck without the outer metal layer show the copper core. In MS65 grade, these have brought around $1,000 at auction, not millions. Coin value checker. Die cap errors. A die cap error can be dramatic and collectible. Examples sold around $1,200. Coin value checker. Double die/rotated die errors. These are iconic errors where design elements appear doubled or misaligned. Examples usually sell for hundreds to low thousands, depending on severity and certification. Coin value checker. Other recognized errors. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, and similar mistakes can increase value, but not into 7 figures. Most error 2005 quarters still trade in the hundreds or low thousands range when certified by major grading services. Coin value checker. What about $3.4 million or most valuable? Here's the critical truth. A typical Washington quarter from 2005D, even in uncirculated condition, is not worth $3.4 million. Errorcoins.org. There are no verified auction records showing a 2005D state quarter selling for millions. Most of the highest historic quarter values come from older issues or very specific rarities, such as silver planchet errors from the 1960s or rare early Washington quarters from the 1930s, not modern 2005D circulation strikes. Modern state quarters can be fun to collect, and unique certified error coins can indeed be worth serious money, hundreds, sometimes low thousands, but $3 million claims are myths and internet exaggerations, not real auction-achieved values. How to check if your 2005D quarter is special. If you think you found something valuable, step 1, check condition. Look at how sharp the design details are. Wear and scratches reduce value. Step 2, look for errors. Use magnification. Doubling, missing layers, misalignment, and odd shape are signs of errors. Step 3, get it graded. Send your coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade and error attribution can make real value accessible. Conclusion. The 2005D Washington quarter is an iconic piece of modern U.S. coinage that celebrates American heritage through the state quarters program. Most examples are worth a few cents or dollars, but rare errors in high grade can bring collector interest and real money, though not in the multi-million-dollar range. Real value comes from authenticity, rarity, and certification, not hype. Today, we're talking about the 1999 P Washington quarter, a coin millions of people have in their pockets or coin jars right now, and why collectors are hunting for rare versions that can really make serious money. In 1999, the United States Mint kicked off one of the most popular coin programs in history, the 50 State Quarter Series. For the first time ever, quarters weren't just quarters. Each one told a piece of American history. That year, 5 states were released: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut, and the Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of those coins, including the 1999 P coins. The regular 1999 P Washington quarters, including the 1999 P New Jersey State Quarter, are extremely common. Most of them are worth only their face value, 25 cents, or a couple of dollars at most, even in nice condition. That's because the Philadelphia Mint struck hundreds of millions of them for everyday spending. You could spend them at the grocery store, the gas station, the vending machine, and they wouldn't be rare. So why do some 1999 quarters sell for anything at all? It comes down to condition and rarity. If a quarter is in brilliant, uncirculated, BU condition, perfect, no wear, collectors will pay more than face value, sometimes $3, $4, or even $10 or $20 depending on grade. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially the silver-proof versions, can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars in perfect condition because far fewer were made and they're highly collectible. Even rarer are error coins, mistakes that slipped through mint quality control. These aren't your everyday quarters. These are anomalies that excite collectors. Examples include mules, multiple strikes, die cracks, and off-center strikes. Those coins can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, not millions. Some 1999 quarters with very unusual errors have sold in auction history, but even those typically max out in the low thousands, not millions. And just to be clear, standard 1999 P. Washington quarters are not selling for $3.3 million. No verified auction record exists for a normal 1999 P quarter, reaching anywhere close to that. The coins that do exceed typical prices are